What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the channel. Today we are taking a look back at my first season of ranked play and touching on 3 fundamentals to help you win more games and climb to the next rank. But why should you listen to me? I've been playing Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2 dropped in 2009. Until the Warzone 1 era, I was purely a sniper and I got pretty good at it. When Rebirth Island returned last year, I decided to start taking Warzone seriously, and I climbed from a 0.8 KD to maintaining a 3.0 since the start of the Black Ops 6 integration. This year, I decided to try my hand at multiplayer ranked, and I'm hoping to bring you along on my journey and give you the tips that help me the most to improve as an average player. We're going to be taking a look at my final game of the season and the win that put me into Platinum, but first I want to touch on these 3 fundamentals. The first fundamental that we'll be discussing today is technique. Now, technique is what you're doing on your controller. It's aim and movement, and most casual players don't take the time to practice things like recoil control, tracking, flicking, centering, and ammo control. A short private match against bots is a great way to work on these things without constantly dying to other players, and it's also a great environment to work on utilizing different movement like slide cancels, drop shots, and G-slides. The second fundamental that we'll touch on is awareness. This means not only keeping an eye on where your enemy is, but also knowing where your team is at so you know how to help them secure the objective. The best way that you can do this is by keeping a close watch on your minimap, especially when spawning in. Figuring out where your team is at, what they're holding, or what they're pushing is going to play a major part in our final fundamental, which is strategy. If technique is what you're doing, strategy is why you're doing it. This is going to include your routes and positioning, how you move in gunfights, and how you time your rotations. This is by far the hardest part to improve on, and I'm still working on it every time I play, but by far this will make the most drastic improvements to your gameplay. Now, let's jump into this game of Hardpoint on Hacienda and take a look at how these fundamentals come into play in-game. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to touch on today is running with your melee weapon. This is a great way to get into position faster than the enemy at the start of the game, but you want to always make sure not to push into an open area with your knife out. So, that being said, as soon as we hit this door up top here, we're going to have our AR ready, and we're going to be able to pick up an easy kill on mid. Now, our teammate died over here. That lets us know somebody is pushing, and we can push over and grab that assist. Then we're going to take some shots in the back, break the line of sight, throw a stun to try to get an advantage, but unfortunately we're going to re-challenge a little bit too early. Now we have the spawn flip. That's a good thing for us on this point. This is the side that we want. Push back up top, try to get a good position to hold this point with our team. Going to pick up one easy kill, and our teammate's going to get the clear. Now we're going to try to just hold this angle for a second. We see this guy peek at the corner. He doesn't re-peek, so he's probably challenging. We're going to pick up another easy kill mid, and that clears the point. Now unfortunately, we rotate a little late here, but as you'll see in a second, we are able to pick up some good time on B2. We're going to get one clear coming through the door. I don't know what this player was doing, but an easy second kill. Now when we go to push back into this room, we can see that 3 corners are clear right off the start, which only leaves 1 corner for this last player to be hiding in. So what we're going to do is we're going to slide cancel out into a drop shot, and that allows us to finish off that last player. Now, sometimes when we talk about movement, what movement means is a lack of movement. As we can see right now by our minimap, the team is pushing in from cars. What's our best play right now? Our best play is to hold this corner, wait for them to push in, and see how many we can pick up. We're going to get 1, we're going to get 2, we're going to get 3, and that gives us plenty of time to pick up points on this hard point. Now the best thing for us to do is just hold this corner, allow us to pick up some points. They're still pushing from cars. Our team has the angle on them though, so we're just going to let them take those kills. We should be thinking about rotation now because we're about 20 seconds out. We want to start getting over to the next point. I'm going to try to push out, but because I'm pushing out alone and my team is still holding, I am going to take an unfortunate death here. Now pushing to the next point late, we have to assume that they are already over here. We're going to push in. We're going to see 2-door right. And this is a great time to talk about ammo control. So ammo control is making sure that you're putting just enough shots into your enemy to get the kill. making sure that you have enough bullets to get at least 5 kills in your mag. Right here, had I shot one extra bullet to make sure that I confirmed that kill before spray transferring, I probably would have gotten both of them. We're going to use our hailstorm we got from that last play on P2 just to try to get a little clear. Unfortunately, I do also take my teammate out with it. We have one sitting on the corner here. That's an easy pickup. Now they have to be pushing. Bad timing on my trophy system. I should have canceled that. Now the enemy is picking up good time over there. I don't think we're going to get too many points off of it. So at this point, I'm just going to rotate to Rock for P4. Now, as an AR player on this point, the mid door is going to be your worst enemy because it's such a short angle. Luckily, that guy didn't see us when he pushed out. We have one more trying to push the point. It's a little bit of a risky move, but we are going to manage to pick up that pistol kill there. Now, our team is here, but they are also pushing pretty hard, so we're unfortunately going to take that death there. Our team's going to pick up a few trades, but overall the enemy team is going to win that point for a moment. We're going to throw all of our utilities on the point, trying to gain some kind of advantage. Unfortunately, it doesn't help much in this situation. We managed to get one, but then we get caught reloading again. That ammo control is so important. Our team did manage to secure the point, but now it's contested again, so we're going to keep up with the utilities, trying to gain advantage for them. We're going to hold this long angle, and now we have to be thinking about early rotation. We're going to manage to pick up this one kill here to give us the advantage, and then straight back to holding top for this first point. I love playing this corner here because it really lets you get an angle on everything at the same time. Luckily, our teammate comes through and allows us to get the assist on that. We have some below. We get to pick this up because we have the angle. We have one pushing us. We want to play smart, play patient. Unfortunately, he is going to get us with the slide cancel. Again, just holding this long angle. We flip spawns again. We have the P2 spawn. We want to hold this as best we can.
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint located.
Rotating just a bit early on this one. We could still be rotating earlier, though. We're going to manage to pick up a kill on that guy in the corner, but unfortunately I saw the car a bit too late and he's going to be able to trade us out. Now we spawned out quite a bit. We have a much larger push to get time, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult. We're going to have to be a bit smarter. Unfortunately, I play a little aggressive on this first life. I'm going to take another death, but our team is doing a good job at contesting the point. Now pushing back around the second time, I am using an AR. I'm going to be smarter. I'm going to try to hold the long angle and keep the advantage over their SMG players. We try to rotate early. We do get pinched from behind. That's going to tell me to be careful when I'm pushing to the next point because they may already be there. Luckily, our mini-map is going to tell us that they are still all the way on the other side of the map, giving us the time to get over here, throw our trophies down, and get set up. We're going to pick up one on the outside. We're going to pick up two on the outside. And then we're just going to hold this angle because I can see that my teammate is watching spawn. And unfortunately, that guy's just going to hit some good shots on us. Now, the enemy team is starting to get a little bit closer to us in points, so we're going to have to start playing a little tighter. One on the corner, we get the clear. We're contested again, so we know somebody is pushing. We take a look at our mini-map. We can see two on the outside, so we're just going to hold, play patient for a second. It's clear, so we're going to push back to the outside and try to hold this angle. Unfortunately, I get caught reloading at a bad time.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Now we are going to get a really good spawn for P4 here, which just allows us to get on the point and get set up again. We're going to pick one and then get traded out from mid-door.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Unfortunately, the enemies seem to have a pretty good hold on this point right now, and I push a really bad angle, so I take a little bit of damage here, but I managed to get the stun off, give our team a bit of an advantage to get 3 dead. We have 1 more on the point, and we're going to be able to pick that up quick and easy. With 1 more pushing, I am going to get the kill, but unfortunately, I ran out of ammo, and I got caught in the can swap.
Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down.
Once again, just throwing utilities at the point, trying to get information, trying to gain that advantage. Now I'm trying to early rotate and get the hold on P1. Unfortunately, bad timing. I am going to take out my teammate this time. But we're clear, we have the hold. They're coming from far side, so we're going to throw some utility down that way, watch our backs. We pick up 1 in mid again. Always on this P1, just holding this top corner. It's just the best spot that you can be most effective for your team with an AR. Fortunately, we're going to be a little outnumbered. Ammo control, once again, something important to work on. I could have at least gotten 1 of those kills if I wasn't spray transferring too early.
Hard point locked down. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point is secure.
Going to manage to pick up a little bit of time here because our team got the clear.
Hard point located.
Unfortunately, I did decide to take a bad route for my AR in this situation. I didn't notice the car right away. It was an easy kill for him.
Hard point locked down.
Our team's got time on the point, which is good, so we just try to push back over, get in a position to help hold. We can see they're coming from cars on the minimap. Unfortunately, once again, that guy just gets really good shots on me. But we know he's in the spawn now, so we know that we need to be watching for him. We're going to try to wrap around and see if we can get the angle on him. We do manage to pick up the one in the spawn. We managed to pick up 1 on the point. But unfortunately, just not enough shots.
Hard point identified.
Now, because we have such a lead, we're willing to rotate much more early now. We're just going to push over to the point. We're going to try to get a good setup, try to get these last 40 points of hold. As you can tell, I'm being a little twitchier now, getting a little anxious. This was my last game to hit platinum, so we managed to get 1 through the wall here, but then we're going to get pinched from behind. Throwing utilities before we push back over just to try to gain an advantage. It's got to be on the outside. We managed to get the 1 on the outside. I hit an early reload and get pinched from the guy coming around. Once again, we're about 15 seconds from the next point, and we have a large lead, so I'm just going to decide to rotate early and try to get start time.
Hard point located.
We got the concussion. We knew that guy was pushing through mid. Our teammate was able to pick that up easy. We're going to lay down and hold this long angle, try to get anybody pushing out from spawn. We do manage to pick up that kill regardless of some missed shots on the guy on car. And we're just going to keep holding this angle, guys. Our team's watching mid-door. Our team is watching behind us. All we have to do is watch this spawn. The enemy's going to get the break. And they're going to get the clear. Only 2 points from the win, though. Again, I'm just playing a little sloppy because we're so close to the end, pushing that bad angle. I should wrap around. 6 seconds left. We only need 2 points. I'm just going to sit on this hard point and try to get the win. I know they're pushing from this angle. We're going to get 1 point. We're going to get 1 kill. And then we're going to get pinched from both sides. Fortunately, we're going to take this route. We're going to wrap around. Right as we get up here, our teammate's going to get the clear. And that is an easy victory to get to platinum. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if this video was helpful to you, and I hope to see you next time.